on down to what's trending, also known as the skunts of Skunville. I don't know why so many people are obsessed with Guyana Uncut so. Apparently, we trending again. In fact, the Underworld trending again. Keep the intro quick and let's get to why this ropey pokey Rhonda Bob wants the police to shut us down.
Hey, something ever surprise you like when you see it you go, what?
Before we get started, if you're new here, don't be shy. Press that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you could be a subscriber and get notified as soon as we upload new videos. What's Trending is supported by Sheriff Security Service, GT Eats and Powered Automotive. More on them later. So, this ropey pokey bitch, we name Rhonda Bob or Rhonda Coxon or whatever the scunt she calls herself, aka TikTok Aunty. Gone calling up with him again. The other day, somebody licked she ropey pokey picture in the Underworld and she come out abusing me like she head ain't good. Team Uncut say, man, let me give this ropey pokey bitch a pass and leave her alone. Everything quiet down for a while until I got scrolling through TikTok last night and spot this stunt.
Now, I come for talk to the Guyana police force. Let me tell you, your mother scorn something. And y'all gonna listen to me very carefully this fucking morning, because I'm not in a good mood. How many more young women nudes needs to be leaked into the underworld before your motherfuckers do something about it? I'm speaking about everybody within the PPP government right now. When are you guys going to go after the person responsible for the underworld? When are you guys gonna do that? Huh? When? The person that's responsible for leaking these pictures or videos are supposed to be embarrassed. They're fucking scums of the earth, okay? And I always advise, do not let these low lives disrupt your lives, okay? You are the victim. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. There's nothing to feel shame about. Every woman have a body. All we got cats. Where's shame for? Fuck all these so-called women empowerment, that pushing that agenda about women empowerment and uplifting fucking women. They haven't uplifting a motherfucking soul because not one of them ever touched on this fucking story. This is the second or third time I'm touching on this story. They don't give a fuck about shit like that. All they care about is running after the PPP stunt. They don't care about the everyday woman or the everyday fucking man. They don't care about that stunt. This is something that every woman rights activist, every social media influencer is supposed to be backing. I don't care if the man behind this is your friend, is your fucking family. This is absolutely wrong, okay? And the more people that come and speak out about this, the more fucking noise that people make about these leaking of these pictures of these young women, it's gonna be better. It's gonna get the attention of somebody, okay? Now, to the government of Guyana, I don't know what y'all really doing about this individual that's running the underworld, but I suggest y'all do it very quickly. We all know exactly who that motherfucking individual is. He's a low-life crass. That's what he is. He's a leech of the fucking earth, the scum, the lowest scums of the earth. He belongs in that fucking category. A fucking bottom feeder. That's what he is. That think it's okay to destroy people's lives daily by encouraging this type of fucking behavior. And the day he get fucking arrested, so many young women are going to sleep in fucking peace, knowing that he no longer exists to create these type of damages in their lives anymore. Last he went in fucking prison when I get here. What telling I? Nobody wants to see him. People like that should not be existing among civilized people. Trust me. Scums. That's what the fuck he is.
First of all, you dry ropey pokey scunt. Why don't you encourage young women to stop making porn videos? And who this scunt tell you we just post nudes of people girl children? It's members of the group that has post the content in the group, you big scunt. We can get back to you just now with your dry up ropey pokey scunt. Let me give these people a full rundown of the underworld. What it is, where it came from, and why it's so popular among fans of Guyana Uncut. You see, ages ago, Facebook was the platform where you could share your opinion freely without getting banned. After we realized that Facebook was starting to grow a big puss, and that the minute you talk about Aunty Man is a hot bunny scunt for 7 days, we decided to open up a WhatsApp group to share some of our more controversial content. and also to give fans a chance to interact with us. Within the first 24 hours, we hit a roadblock with WhatsApp because at that time, they only allowed for WhatsApp groups to have 250 members. What is cunt? Those were my exact words. We immediately moved to Telegram, and there were no restrictions imposed by Telegram on what can and cannot be posted. The group grew to over 10,000 members. And though it was free to join, you had to be invited by an existing member of the group. We've always had just a few rules since the group started. No porn involving minors, no spam, no external links, no snitching, no ads, and no catfishing. The two rules we enforced with vigor were the no porn of minors, because we have a general policy that keeps kids out of our country. And the FBI don't play either when it comes to kids. The other rule we enforced was no external links, because we are hackers ourselves, and we needed to protect our community from bad actors. Link is one of the most widely used methods to hack devices. As the group continued to grow in membership, things started to get out of control, and people would continuously violate the rules, giving the admins a lot of work to constantly be clearing out links and bot messages and all kinds of other stunts. We took a decision in early last year to put a subscription gate on the group so persons will have to pay to enter. The logic was that people will value their membership in the group more if there was a perceived monetary loss if they violate and got kicked out. After the group became subscription-based, people started to behave to some extent. We invested some of the proceeds from the group subscriptions to sponsor music videos and other original content for Guyana Uncut. Now here's where the group got its bad reputation. Because of the fact that persons who are in the group are covered by the veil of anonymity, people would often leak important stories about corruption and share content about what is going on all around Guyana. This is the main purpose of the group, and we always get news of anything that is happening in and around Guyana in real time. With that also came a bunch of local pornographic content. Now we don't have a policy against porn, so people would post and leak whatever the scunt they want without any restrictions. Anything that doesn't go against their existing policies would be allowed. If a young lady's nudes are leaked in the group and she personally makes contact with us to have them removed, we would always accommodate the request and remove the content. Now people who are not in the group that hear about it and don't know one scunt about what it's about started to report it to the government and claimed that we is posting porn of minors. After we were made aware that is the repetition the group is getting, we immediately shut down new access to the group until we could figure out a way to properly police it. Because if someone posts content of a minor in the group, the admins may not see it right away, and we ultimately would be held responsible for the facility in which that content appears, even if it's just for 5 minutes. And this is the real reason we closed off access to the Underworld. We will reopen access once we figure out a way to better police the group without infringing on the core nature of the group, which is to provide a platform for persons to post things that are not allowed on Facebook and mainstream social media. My advice to women is stop sending your nudes to people. 90% of the times nudes are leaked, it's either the person took the images themselves or were willingly participating in the making of the porn video. If you don't want to be a porn star, don't do porn. It will leak, and the Underworld will definitely be the place it gonna leak. And we can't control that mother scunt. And we not gonna close down we whole group just because of a few irresponsible people. Now here's why this dry ropey pokey bitch got a problem with the Underworld. She was trending the other day, and somebody went and dig up an old picture with her, posing in front of a mirror, displaying her dry ropey pokey, and posted in the Underworld. She big skunk got upset. What probably pissed her off even more was that when she attempted to enter the Underworld, she realized that it's a closed-off community in which no new people could enter. Anyways, she is pissed off and now wants to demonize the people who control the Underworld. Rhonda Bob, take several seats, you fucking hypocrite. Remember when you leaked Minister Barrett's nudes? How the skunt you expect the PPP to shut down the Underworld just because of your dry puss? Y'all notice the sign dry puss a lot. I can't help it. The clip I'm about to play wasn't approved by the team to be featured in this video, but I insisted. What scunt?
There are some extreme levels of drought going on. They are going to get worse, so I'm going to watch out for this. And we have some water restrictions ongoing. Clearly, the water shortages. The focus of this is the southeastern. Last year at this time, I was tracking some of those water restrictions just to the north. Like to the south, though, it has been so dry. We have been super dry in some locations. Now, this shading you're seeing here, these kind of brighter colors, that's drier than average or way drier than average conditions. And that's why I have a bigger concern for the water restrictions. Usually when we're drier, we're hotter, and sometimes when we're that. So the next couple weeks, drier than average, hotter than average, and on top of that, that's just going to pile on to the issues we have now with the drought.
Dry pokey Rhonda Bob! This one more people! Before we continue, now's a good time to tell you that Sheriff Security is the #1 security service in Guyana by any measure. The thugs may have their eyes on your property. Don't let your guard down. Protect your home or business with Sheriff Security's traditional or high-tech security solutions. And for you heavy-duty engine and truck owners, Howard Automotive has a fresh stock of DAF air filters. Get high-quality parts at affordable price and avoid lengthy downtime. Remember, time is money. Visit them at 1161 EE Eccles or call the number on the screen. And we can't forget GT Eats. If you're hungry and you need the food to come and find you, download the GT Eats app and access top restaurants in Guyana where you will have the convenience of paying with your credit or debit card. Moving on. No, we're not moving on. We're still on this dry pokey crass. We found this clip on TikTok, and I want Rhonda Bob to pay keen attention to the advice this young woman is offering.
Rhonda Blab, this is the reaction of what you done, sweetheart. You said something which you are wrong. You shouldn't have said this. Now the people, this is the way other people obviously process things. This is how they express their emotions. But Rhonda Blab, I will say something to you now as well. Stop getting involved in people's business. You know, stop poking your nose in people's business. You know, you can't just go and pick on someone when they didn't do you anything and you expect them not to say back something to you. You know, that's not nice. And you meant to be an advocate for women? You call yourself somebody who's looking out for the poor people? You meant to be a public figure. Have some respect for yourself if this is how you want to put yourself out. You are a two-faced woman. Stop being so two-faced. You cannot be going around cussing people and expect nobody not to answer you back. And then you know what you're going to shout out? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, look, they're bullying me. Rhonda Blab, nobody bullying you. You are the one who is bullying people. Leave the people them how they want to live.
Now here's my advice, you dry pokey skunt. Desist from calling renaming your videos, or we're gonna expose your court records. The only reason we ain't do it yet is because a Guyana Uncut team member is begging for your skunt. Stop it now, Miss Dryness. My name is Mudwater. Boom out! You still here? Good, because I have a secret. We are opening access to the Underworld temporarily for 12 hours. Contact 592-652-1526 on WhatsApp to find out more. Shh! Don't tell nobody else.
Hold up.